Meanwhile, at Knapford Station, the engines had a conversation with Crovan. Crovan was talking to Thomas, telling what was happening. So, what happened, Crovan? Well, it all started at Crovan's gate. I asked Alfred if he had any jobs, but he said no one had a plan to get revenge on you guys. I tried to tell him not to, but he just couldn't listen. I had to chase him. I asked engines if they saw him, and they said they did, but they all pointed out that he was heading towards Knapford Yards. Well, somebody must go, because neither you or me, Crovan, aren't going to those mines. Then suddenly Crovan and Thomas looked right next to them on the other platform. They're Gordon and James. Obviously, I'm not going to investigate. Not just because I'm scared, but because I don't like to go to dirty places. The lead mines is a pretty dirty place. Yes, I have to say, James is right. We are splendid and big engines. Us big engines don't investigate for ghost trains. Including Alfred, because me and him have been enemies for a long time. And I'm not coming back to, talk to him or anything. So leave me out of this. Well, I guess he wants to be teased, huh, James? Since they're so scared of going to the lead mines. You know what? I'll prove it. I'm going to the lead mines tonight. And I'll show you that I'm not no scary cat. I'm the red and splendid engine. Nothing can scare me. Ha! Well, be careful. Alfred can be pretty tricky and everything. Yeah, I don't care, Crovan. I'm pretty much doing this for you anyways. With that, James puff away. Meanwhile, that night, James went to the lead mines.
Okay, James. Stop being so scared. Thomas is just messing to try and get in your silly head. Just don't be scared about it, James.
James switched the tracks to the lead mines and went to find Alfred. James had made it to the lead mines. As James puffed into the lead mines, he wondered why Thomas even sent him there. Stupid Thomas. Now, what's even down there? James knew there had to be something down there. Then suddenly, James could hear the whistle. Well, I wonder what was that? James decided to take a look inside the mines. But what he saw next was surprising. Oh dear. Okay, Thomas was not kidding. Welcome, my friend. It was just James right in front of Alfred. I haven't seen you in a while, James. How do you know my name? Well, that's a question for you to not know anymore. Wait, what do you mean by that? Ah! Next thing, it was only James's tender that remained. Meanwhile, Tom Hat was in his office until he saw paper. Wait, what is this? Newspaper. James has been missing since yesterday? That's strange. Meanwhile, all the engines were at the sheds. Hey, Crovan? Yeah, Thomas? Did you realize something? Realize what? Said it blue. James has been gone since yesterday. Well, yeah, you do have a point. I mean, by now he should be back. I think he might have been taken by Alfred. Thomas headed for the lead mines. And as Thomas expected, James's tender was there. So this is where James was, said Sir Tom Hat. He was there with Thomas. How could have this happened? Well, sir, I think it could be Alfred. Be Alfred? You mean the engine that caused this accident? Yes. Pretty much. And with that, Thomas puffed off. Until suddenly, out of nowhere, Thomas saw Alfred. Well, hello there, Thomas. Alfred, you're the engine who took James. Give him back right now. How am I supposed to do that? When I can do this. And Thomas ran out of coal. Alfred pushed Thomas to the edge of the dock. Alfred, you know how to do this. I know your nice self is still in you. Why would I want to go back to being nice? All you would have done is be really useful. Plus, your stupid friend Henry wants to take the number 3 away from you. So, now, you better not say a single word or I'm pushing you off. Eek! Thomas tried his best to get back on rails, but it didn't work. But then suddenly a voice called at Edward. Alfred! Oh. Edward, what are you doing here? What are you doing? Trying to push Thomas into the sea? Yes, because this annoying brat. Oh, I had enough of him. No. Little engines can't do big things. Little engines can't do big things! Thomas managed to get back on the rails and push Alfred. How does that feel to be outsmarted by a blue tank engine like me? You know what, Alfred? You messed with us for too long. Wake up to the sound of silence and loud. My mind around, ground, searching to behold the stories that I told. I'm in the world. Oh, you're the greatest, but first to turn it is. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Tell the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. My enemy. What's up the wall? And I'm spinning my fall. And I've been in the holes and names that are cold. Stop giving to mine. I wait for the time. I show up. Who's that top of mine? Tell you you're the greatest. But first you turn it ain't me. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Tell the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy.